Hello there, folks. Good morning. How we all doing today? Boy, I'll tell you what, people had a pretty entertaining stream, and as you can tell by the title of this stream, kinda referencing what's been going on the past couple of days. Not gonna go. Obviously, this whole stream is not about that, as you can tell by the lovely thumbnail. Okay, we're gonna be talking about a little bit of Nick is Not Green, and guys, it's the day after Halloween, so we got some Halloween stuff to go over as well. Um, so what I will say is this, right? Saw D-Max did his 41-minute video. A pretty good video. I watched it last night, and after watching it, fell asleep. It was a pretty good video. Like I said, Peepaw's stream was pretty good. But, you know, just to add my 2 cents in, honestly, I don't think either of them really needed to respond, right? Because you're never going to convince Slug. You're never going to, right? The people he hangs out with they know he's either, like, half the time he's either one, being disingenuous, or two, that he is just genuinely that dumb. You're never going to convince people who already like Slug that, like, he's lying about you, right? Because they know he's lying about you, and they don't care that he's lying about you. That's the thing with him. Now, and the people who don't like Slug, they know that he's not, they know that he's not telling the truth in the first place. But, you know, that being said, I think it was pretty entertaining, all things considered, because he did a good, like, D-Max in particular, he did a good job of just, like, making fun of Slug throughout the entire thing. Pretty entertaining, all things considered. Now, with that being said, okay, let's get that all out of the way now. Halloween was yesterday, guys, and you know what that means. Pupper picks, okay? Look at this distinguished beagle right here, okay? He's a bagel. Look at that. That's just so cute. He's got the little bagel ring with a cream cheese hat. It's just so cute. That's like the highlight of Halloween for me now, is like looking at all like the costumes that people have made for their dogs. It's amazing. I saw another this was a TikTok. I saw another person make their dog costume an ambulance because because of how much the dog barks. It is adorable. I saw another one where they dressed up their little dog as Chucky, and like it had one of those like foam arms with a knife. It was awesome. Halloween came and went too soon. At least I got to celebrate my own way, lol. True, Spectre. I was working on Halloween, so unfortunately, I couldn't go out and steal little children's candy. That was my go-to. That was my plan, actually. I was just going to rob children of their candy. And we had some pretty creative costumes that we've seen. I like this one. Let me full screen this. See if the setup I have for the videos, unfortunately, like with videos being vertical, you can't unfortunately capture the whole picture, but this looks good enough. So we got this guy dressed as our commander-in-chief, and this guy and the two friends beside him are the Secret Service members.
Mr. President, please. It's one step, Mr. President. Yes, good job, Mr. President. Yes, right here. No, this way.
I thought that was a little funny. A little dumb, a little funny. Thank God you said candy. I was gonna have to disavow Strictly Patrick, what do you think I was gonna say? Strictly Patrick. Shame on you for even thinking that, good sir. Shame on you. Shame on you. So there's this game I've been waiting for several years now. It's called Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. It's a sequel to a cult classic video game called, obviously, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. It's part of the World of Darkness board tabletop game. If you guys don't know what it is, it's basically like D&D, but it's set in modern day, and your classes are types of supernatural creatures. The most popular race and sub races to play are the vampires, obviously. And this game has been in the works for, I feel like, several years. And I thought at one point it got canceled and they made like a free to play like multiplayer game out of it instead. Because the free to play the free to play game has definitely been out for like a year or two now at least. Have you seen my spooky post on my community post, Nerdy John? I have not, Mysterious K. How spooky are they? That's my question. How spooky are they? Unfortunately, with how long this game is going to be is taking, I feel like we're going to get like a cyberpunk situation where it's like everyone's super hyped for the game, and then it's never going to live up to people's expectations. You know what I mean? Fun fact, not a lot of people know this, but Cyberpunk was based off a tabletop game too. So, I'm guessing this is somewhere in China, but look at this. This is literally an influencer factory. And like, if you look here, there's a little setup. I think there's copyrighted music, so I'm just gonna mute that. But like, if you look around this, there's just like a little setup after little setup of like TikTok. What I assume to be like TikTok influencers, because they're all recording with their phone specifically, pretty much. And it's all like they all have their little area to record. Some of them inside a cubby, other ones outside a cubby. I would not want to work in one of these. I imagine these are probably pretty bad. Like these are probably the types of locations that require you to have a quota. Do you dress up while playing D&D, John, or just do the online kind? Unfortunately, I have never experienced an IRL D&D game. I was never around people who played D&D, unfortunately. Well, I mean, scratch that. I was, but we never were able to set up a game. Yo, Seth, baby, how you doing? How you doing, Seth, baby? Oh, how come you are not modded yet? Hang on, let me fix that, Seth. Let me mod you. We got to mod the goblin. So that way, you know, we can appease the goblin, so that way she doesn't go in and steal my food. Steph, don't abuse this power, okay? With great power comes great responsibility. My Uncle Ben told me that right before he made me rice. Then dress up and play a D&D game streaming? Oh, that would be fun. I should play as like I should dress up as like the class I want to go as though. I definitely should do that. But what if I want to be like an elf or like an orc, you know, or like I'm sorry, a half orc? I don't think you can play as a full orc in D&D. Can you? No. I think you can only play as half orcs for some reason. Right, so that way you don't get like too overpowered of like strength stats, I guess. You definitely play as like half orcs though. Speaking of D&D games, I need to upgrade my PC so that way I can play Baldur's Gate. I think my graphics card is fine. I looked at the settings. I think bare minimum it takes Ryzen 5, which is the graphics card I have. But in order to play it smoothly, I need at least 16 gigs of RAM. I have 8. And I've been saving up for a 32 gig RAM stick, or at least like I haven't you know, one mistake I did when I bought the PC was before hooking it up, I never looked inside its guts. And I think it only has like one RAM slot. If it has the two RAM slots, I'll probably just buy 216 RAM sticks and then go from there. Because I think overall that would be cheaper. And then like I was thinking about like upgrading my graphics card to the Ryzen 9, but that's like $400 right there. I don't have that kind of money to spend. Oh, so this December, I am going to a Comic-Con, and at that Comic-Con, Sam Raimi is going to be there. So, Sam Raimi directed some of my favorite movies of all time: the Evil Dead series, the original Spider-Man trilogy. So, like, I'm debating on what I want him to sign, whether it's Evil Dead related or Spider-Man related. More than likely, I'm probably going to do Evil Dead related. But hey. One thing I wanted to show real quick. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, guys, so, yeah, just so you know, this ended up not being real. Like, this isn't going to be like an actual thing being made. But, like, I still thought it was funny to highlight. Apparently, there's an actual beer company out there that uses the yeast from women's private parts to make beer. And someone did like an article of them like offering to collaborate with Amaranth. Now, apparently, she declined. But that being said, can you imagine, like, if that was real, right? How many of her simps would unironically buy the beer? And, you know, if I remember correctly, Pete Paul talked about it in one of his streams. I think he said he would buy it. Kind of sus, Pete Paul. Kind of sus. Oh, and so the other night, K-Huck did would drink. You, Seth, you are down bad for a lot of stuff. You are down bad. Down freaking bad, Seth. And one sec. Okay, so let me pull up K-Huck's stream because I caused a bit of chaos. Just a little bit of chaos. Because I guess Maggot had never heard the parody that Peepaw commissioned, by the way. Peepaw commissioned a parody of I forget what the original song is called, but they called it Selfish Lover, and Maggot she was very surprised by, by. Oh, did she never? Hang on. I don't think she ever showed it on screen. Okay, so this is gonna be kind of hard to find. I guess I'm gonna have to find a part where I was in.
Went on a like basically went on a date, like a first date with this girl that he was really like. Before you know what, you'll be on your knees. He's a selfish lover. He'll try to come, but you won't feel it.
And I will say this now, okay? My parody does not have a lot of views, but in terms of everything, especially the guitar solo, it is the best one. Okay? It is the best one, and you cannot deny that. You cannot deny. Oh, wait, what? Squadron, you're up? Hang on. Were you in VC? Hang on. Okay, I'm in VC now. I'm in VC now. And I wasn't able to watch it, so I don't know if like she asked Dave about it, because I was trying to find the clip of when, because the whole meme of me being a selfish lover started on Dave's channel. We were covering Keffels, and so Keffels is a it is it's not a biological woman. Yeah. And neither was my ex. It's who was it? It was either Matt or Dave. It was like, "Hey John, do you pleasure your partner?" And I jokingly said no.
I believe that was.
What was that, Squatchin?
I believe that was Dave.
Yeah. And then it just became a meme from there. And then who was it? It was like, forget his name. It wasn't Vault, but like it was another like Middle Eastern guy who is also bi, and he came and was like, "No, Nerdy John, you are a selfish lover. You don't pleasure your partners." And that became a meme from there.
And what a glorious meme it is.
Yeah. And okay, you can disagree with me on this, Squatchin, but just in terms of guitar solo, okay, mine's the best parody.
Sure.
And I'm trying to find. Guess I should share my screen. I'm trying to find where, because like Maggot was muted in the call for a little bit, and then she comes back and she's like, the part that played was like, "I won't go down," and she's like, "Wait, what? Nerdy John won't do what?" Let me
crawl in here.
Oh yeah, it was.
Whoa! That was John McCain, dude. What the hell are you talking about? That was John McCain.
No. That was a nerdy John too.
All right, I'm done. I'm sorry.
You like being stuck in a cage?
I don't believe it. Nerdy John's gonna be putting somebody in a cage. I don't think he's gonna be in a cage. I don't believe it.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Who built the cages, John?
I'm not at liberty to say that. all I gotta say is the president's got great use out of them.
Oh, Jesus.
And I don't have my coffee with me because I drunk it during Peepaw stream, but I had a coffee with a sugar cookie creamer, and it was delicious.
Oh, I love sugar cookie.
Yeah, no, and we got fancy this time around. We got the whipped cream that you put on top of it too.
Oh, really? Here I am. I haven't even had coffee yet. Benny didn't wake me up in time for Proper coffee.
Really? Usually with cats and
Yeah.
dogs are like, what's this? You're 2 minutes past the time you usually wake up. You're 3 hours late for breakfast.
Exactly. But no, he just wanted to sleep all morning. So, I mean,
My dog's
more
like
power
sleep.
to him.
My dog's like sleeping too. Except only when only when it's most convenient towards them. I swear, like
Yeah.
especially, oh my god, Daisy, she knew when I had my days off. Because like like clockwork at 3 a.m. she would need to go use the bathroom on my days off specifically.
It's normally how it goes.
I wanted to strangle her so much, like, you darn dog. And then she gave me like a little like a little hound dog woo, and was like, okay, you're good for now.
Hmm.
So yay or nay on Amaranth beer? Would you try it?
I don't drink beer. I drink the hard stuff.
So you want to grab a beer, eh?
No.
No.
Beer tastes disgusting. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, and that's regular beer. Imagine Amaranth beer.
Ew.
Although,
Pupper.
oh yeah. I think you missed this segment. We were looking at some of the dog costumes earlier. Look at this one. It's a beagle, and he's a bagel
with cream cheese.
Yeah, it's so cute.
No.
Yeah, unfortunately, at work, customers pop by with dogs every now and then. I only saw like no costumes, but I did see a boxer with a little Halloween sweater on. It was so cute. And then a black Labrador puppy, and like how to describe it? Like you know how sometimes like with dogs when they get really excited they show like their bottom teeth.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the puppy was doing, and his tail was wagging really, really hard. It was so cute.
Pupper.
Beer's okay, not a big fan of it anymore. Yeah. As someone who's never drank before, I have no comments on the taste of beer. All I know is that, according to my good friends, wink wink, it tastes like piss.
Facts.
According to my
It's
good
disgusting.
friends.
Yes.
So, Squatchin, you probably don't watch a lot of children's movies anymore, but do you remember the Disney movie Inside Out by chance when it came out?
Yes, I do.
So
Bing bong. I remember that motherfucker.
apparently they're making a sequel to it, and instead of
Okay.
it being on like a new kid, it's going to be based on Riley still, and they're going to get rid of fear and disgust. Instead, they're replacing them with anxiety, embarrassment. I can't pronounce that third one there.
Neither can I.
Yeah.
But
And then
I looked
envy.
it up and I forget what it was. Go me. I haven't had coffee yet this morning. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I will look it up.
I feel like embarrassment, anxiety, then envy to a certain like embarrassment and anxiety go with fear, and then envy is kind of like disgust,
Mm-hmm.
or like envy. I'm sorry, envy would better go with anger actually. So like I don't know. It's weird that they're making like sub emotions main characters now.
Okay, the one that we can't pronounce is like disinterest or boredom.
Oh, so that's still disgust. That's definitely like disgust.
No, disgust is like, ew, I just stepped in dog shit.
No, but I feel like
boredom or disinterest is like, oh, that guy over there just stepped in dog shit, whatever.
No, but I feel like disgust is like it's still like a subcategory disgust to a certain degree. I don't know. Maybe in the movie they can distinguish them in certain ways, but I feel like with like the new emotional characters that we're gonna see a lot of like stuff between the old characters. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, sort of. Because how old is Riley in the new one?
I don't know. I haven't looked
What
that
grade
far.
she was in the old one?
Well, I think she was like, I think it was implied that she was like, at the puberty phase, and that's like the whole movie was about. She was growing up, experiencing new emotions, that type of thing.
Okay, yeah. So pretty much the new ones they're adding are just angsty teen ones.
Probably. There's a whole
Okay.
section of the movie where she's emo.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's not a phase,
I'll watch it.
Dad. Admittedly, I'm not gonna watch it.
When it's on streaming.
Maybe if I watch it with family. I don't know. I'm 21 now. It feels kind of weird watching children's movies by myself now, unless I've already grew up with them.
Well, I mean, I watched it with my husband. We're how old? When did this movie come out?
Oh, the original one came out like 2015, 2016, I think.
Okay, so I would have been in my late 20s. If it interests you, John, watch it. Who the fuck cares?
Well, speaking of like watching movies, a little side tangent. I love it when like the Cold Rain, for example, right? He complains about this character is now black. When like it's like a children's movie that he was never going to watch, and sometimes he even admits in the video like, I never had interest in watching this, but how could they make this character black when the original character was white?
Yeah, I don't understand half that shit half the time. I stay out of it. It's
annoying culture war stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, Seth became a Super Nerd 3? The first Super Nerd 3. Thank you, Seth. You did not have to do that.
You are indeed a real one. Thank you, Seth.
Yeah. I like the newest South Park special, the Panderverse, because conservatives are misusing the whole point of that special. And like I think a lot of conservatives, like modern day conservatives anyway, they don't understand the purpose of South Park is to make fun of everything, not just the dumb liberals.
Yeah. It really just depends who's making more noise at the time when they're writing episodes.
No, yeah, and like basically whenever like obviously like Cartman represents like the far right or like outlandish conservative base in a lot of their stories, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like they make it pretty clear that as annoying as it is, Cartman is going like way too far with a lot of the antics that he pulls throughout the special. Oh yeah, and
it's
this
been
is
a hot minute. I'm not gonna. I haven't watched South Park in years.
Mm-hmm.
I see clips here and there, and that's pretty much all I need to see.
Oh no, Seth says, imagine how funny it would be if I canceled it right now. Oh my god, Seth, you would break my heart. You would break my little old heart.
She'd do it too.
I know she would, and then she'd laugh about it. Then she mentioned it on like the Clear as Mud stream and be like, haha, I took away his sponsorship.
Oh jeez.
Lord Jesus, I don't get me started on the anti-woke crowd. Yeah, well, like, I don't know. I just find it's not that I don't care anymore. It's just like I just find both sides annoying, right? Because like both sides are complaining about like just whatever at this point. One side's complaining that this character isn't dark skinned enough. The other side's complaining about this character's not light skinned enough. You know?
Yeah. I mean,
like, how about this? Can we just
skin
focus?
tone is a spectrum. You know, you can be African and still be white. It's trivial matters to bitch and complain about fucking skin color.
Yeah, like how about this? Can we just focus on like,
especially in fictional media?
Yeah,
like just deal with it.
Yeah, can't we just like have like good stories and instead? You know, like can't we just like focus on like, hey, you know, this is actually like really good storytelling, or this is like just a really fun show to watch. Is it that hard?
It apparently is.
Yeah. So a bit of friendly fire on the left from a few days ago. This is a clip from Keffels' stream, she's reacting to Hassan. I don't know what Hassan was covering specifically that made her want to react to him. Probably something to do with the Israel and Palestine situation, which I am not touching with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
Research if you're not like a dumb fucking cunt who was obsessed with being an edgy revolutionary dipshit. And he's not. He's a fucking himbo millionaire living in LA. He doesn't know any of this shit. He's never been in a fucking communist party. He's a fucking retard.
Now, those are our talking. Yeah, those are pretty much our talking points, really. Now to
wait. Those are our talking points. Is Tipster influencing Keffels in the other direction? Have we been wrong this whole time?
Don't get hope. Don't get hope.
I'm not hopeful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just what if-isms.
What if, yeah. Holy crap, Pigeon Salvo for 10. Cartman is the very definition of going way, way too far. Remember, he had a dude eat his own parents in front of his favorite band because he got dumped out of $20. Also, both sides are brain dead. True Pigeon. That was that's one of my favorite early episodes of South Park. Shoot, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I mean, to Keffels' credit, she was actually a part of the Canadian Communist Party, and she ran for office under them. Now, of course, she didn't win an election, but hey, I mean, if we're going by credentials here, she has more experience than Hassan.
Yes.
Who just says he's a communist while sleeping with hookers and
living as a capitalist.
Yeah. And he's like, I love it whenever someone's just like, no, you don't understand. He has to live that way. He just has to buy $1 million mansion and buy Ferraris and sleep with porn stars and snort coke off their butts. He just has to do that.
You can't see it, but I'm making a face.
She's making a face right now, guys.
Use your imagination, chat.
It's a face of disgust.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, but also too, Hassan historically is just terrible at justifying like trans rights. He is absolutely terrible at it. Like it was so bad that he lost to a conservative TikToker in a debate one time. And I remember this specifically because Willie Mack clipped the comment, and the comment was a trans person saying, "Hey, it's good that you stand for like trans rights, but I don't think you're the best person to debate about them because you make us look worse." And he banned that person. He said, "Shut up. You are just a trans person."
Bruh.
Play the video I sent you. Oh, did you send me a video? Oh no. Chinese man singing into a hole into the ground. Oh no.
Oh, please do.
Oh no. This better not get me canceled. Wait, hang on. Muted for some reason.
只有我守着安静的沙漠。
What? What is this?
Someone at the bottom of the hole starts singing back.
And he just kicks ice under us.
And then and then drops a rock on their fucking head. That's great. Send more.
That's so cool.
Send more, Seth. Derail the whole stream.
Yeah, it's... Ay. Speaking of Hassan, did you see Willie Mack did an hour-long video on him?
I did. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I was streaming yesterday. I was playing Cyberpunk. Good times.
Good times.
Nuke was there.
Oh,
Nobody
Nuclear
else.
Winter?
The Nuke, yeah.
Nice.
Nuke the homie.
Okay, yeah, there was a funny post I forgot to save. I was hoping that it was gonna be on here. Well, Or I mean, I would have gotten copyrighted anyway if I played it. So, Squatching, it's no longer
Yeah.
October. It is now November 31st. Sorry, November 1st.
Excellent. Time to change my picture.
Yeah. So you know what that means? It's Mariah Carey time.
Oh, I saw that one too. I think I retweeted it.
She has unthawed and
because she tweeted it, so I retweeted her tweet.
And the song, it's barely been the end of October, and she is already in the top 100.
Yep.
For a song she did like 2 decades ago. Fear Christmas, everyone. I love Christmas as much as the next guy, but we have to fear it now. Okay, Christmas is coming earlier and earlier every year, and we should be very afraid.
I almost put the tree up last week.
Oh no. Watching now.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Guys, we need to defend our holidays, okay? We can't let Mariah Carey take Halloween from us.
No, she waited till after Halloween. She's being respectful.
But
when she starts crossing that line, though.
Yeah, but what's gonna happen? Next year she's gonna play it on 31st, and then she's gonna play it. She's gonna play it like middle of October. Okay, we can't have that. We can't risk that, Squatching.
No, we can't.
But also too. So, Squatching, did you see Nick is Not Green finally responded?
No.
Do you know?
Who is Nick is Not Green?
Oh, you don't even know. So
I have no fucking clue.
Okay, so a little rundown history lesson for you, Squatching. So this girl, who used to be an artist for a channel called Super Mega, they're basically a Let's Play channel. They're kind of like a light version of Game Grumps, if you're more familiar with them.
Vaguely. They got into a thing. Boblax did a thing.
Yeah. A Game Grumps or a Let's Play channel. Anyway. She accused one of the former artists of Super Mega of doing some inappropriate stuff to her. And basically, the artist in question admitted that he kind of did some inappropriate stuff because he started out his twit longer explaining the situation as being sorry. So, I mean, out of everything, I'm probably like, it's like a 50-50 shot that he probably did what she accused him of. But what was not cool is that she was claiming that that Super Mega supported him and that they were making sure that he wasn't brought to justice. And that they were hiding him, which they did not do. Basically, they did what any company really does when investigating this type of stuff, is they listen to both sides, and they handle the situation accordingly. Now, he was eventually let go, and I think she eventually started doing art for them as well, although I think for maybe different reasons. Anyway, she comes out with her story, and for some reason, everyone highly focuses on the Super Mega part, because obviously, the big YouTubers are involved. Screw the artist dude who actually did the terrible thing. Let's focus on Super Mega. And
focus on Super Mega because they employed the guy in guilt by association. Lovely.
Yeah. And they also used a talking point that I thought was very disgusting. So I think Ryan specifically, Ryan's one of the 2 main guys of Super Mega. He had a sketch channel with a friend. And fun fact, that sketch channel actually got them involved with Markiplier, and they became good friends with him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But sadly, Ryan's friend took his own life. And it affected him pretty heavily, obviously, because they were like ride or die. They were really good friends.
Yeah, that sucks.
Nick is not green, who is friends with Lex, the girl who accused Super Mega, and the artist. And his best friend Ethan is online, by the way, not Ethan Klein or Ethan Ralph. Ethan is online, who is dating Lex, and Lex herself, and another guy who was a former employee of Super Mega. All four of them accused Super Mega, and Ryan specifically, of laughing about his best friend's passing. And they use that as ammunition to be like, hey, these are bad guys. You shouldn't support them. And that's why they didn't support Lex immediately after she made her accusations.
Oh.
They were basically throwing all they could against the walls. That way they could make Super Mega look as bad as possible. And so do you remember Gokunaru by chance?
The guy that busted EDP that one time?
No. You're thinking of like the Goldstein dude. Gokunaru.
No, the meme was that the camera guy or whoever CC unit.
Oh, was it Gokunaru?
Looked like Gokunaru.
Oh,
Do you remember that?
I don't remember that meme, no.
Okay.
You like salt on your pancakes?
That was
weird? No, the title specifically says no salt on my pancakes. Maggot, how dare you? Anyway.
I mean, if it's a salted caramel sauce on your pancakes.
Ooh, that's a different story. That's a different story.
Yeah.
But anyway, Gokunaru and Turkey Tom have been covering this heavily, and so has Destiny. Yeah. Now, we know how aggressive Destiny can be sometimes, right? Especially when he's covering something that he's passionate about.
Yes.
So Nick would this is how Nick would respond to all the criticism he was getting from Destiny. Was basically like these Instagram posts right here where he's like, oh, lol, you're toxic. I'm never going to respond to you. I'm right. But then Turkey Tom, dropped an over 2-hour video on his main channel about the situation.
Oh, shit.
And then suddenly, we see Nick is not green scrambling to get a response out.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, what he said throughout the entire video, which I have a video, sort of like live reacting to the video. I don't go through over the whole thing, just kind of like the main parts. He tries to say, well, you know, I was just trying not to be biased throughout the entire story. When initially he said, of course I'm biased. My best friend and my best friend's girlfriend are involved. Why wouldn't I be biased?
Trying to backpedal now that someone that has some pull has commented.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, Squatchin, the Lex, the girl,
Mm-hmm.
Nick tried to say that she wanted him to make the video. And then in Lex's statement, which we can't really believe either of them, but they have conflicting stories. Lex said, oh, I don't, because if you watched her video, it's 2 hours long. 2 hours long.
Jesus.
Yeah. And like basically her response to like the video, oh, I had no idea this would get out. I have no idea how the internet works. I don't know how YouTube works. And she's an OnlyFans model. She's an artist. She's worked for YouTubers. She's dated YouTubers. She's friends with YouTubers. But again, guys, she doesn't know how YouTube works.
Yeah, there's no way you can exist in this space.
After all, she's just
and not have like basic knowledge of what goes on with YouTube.
Yeah. She, after all, Squatchin, I mean, all she did was like make a video about an essay and alluding to a massive channel being responsible and involved in it, right? After all, that wouldn't get big at all.
No, never.
Oh yeah, and the ex-employee that I mentioned, his lies were so bad that early on, Lex and Nick and Ethan all had to like disavow what he was saying. Because his lies were just that bad. Because he tried to claim that Ryan and I forget the other guy's name, but basically the two main guys in Super Mega would sexually harass him.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And he was the main one feeding the they don't care about the passing of their friend type stuff. Yeah.
I'm just shaking my head.
Yeah.
Bruh.
These people should not be trusted at all. They're disgusting human beings. And, unfortunately, this, their main audience anyway. Because the only reason why Nick even responded to this was because his main audience was like, what the heck? Why did you do this? And again, we're not going to watch it, but I just wanted to show you the likes to dislikes on this because I have that extension. You can't hide it, YouTube.
Holy shit. 4.7k likes to 20k dislikes.
And this is mainly from his fan base, keep in mind.
Yo, that's saying something.
And remember, his fan base is like the cancel culture, rabid, like, oh my god, this person did a bad thing, therefore they can't have an online career type. And initially, I didn't want to cover anything to do with the Super Mega story because, I don't like covering assault cases. But this is much
allegations are not entertainment.
Yeah, but this is beyond that at this point, right? Because you're actively trying to ruin someone's career over stuff they definitely did not do. Because okay, the artist in question now admits that they maybe kind of did something messed up, right? But like to accuse the things that they accuse Super Mega of doing, just to like smear them and make them look as bad as possible, it's just pathetic. And Lex was trying to say, because she was kind of trying to defend her boyfriend a bit because Ethan did, like after Lex's video came out, he did a stream with her on it, where he's like, yeah, let's celebrate the downfall, and he had like a little timer, where you know how like not Social Blade, but like there's a website where you can like monitor like the active subscriber count of a channel, and like you can see it tick or be brought up.
What, viewer by viewer?
No, like the sub count. Like you can watch the sub count live, like count or like rise up or decline, that kind of thing.
Yeah, but Social Blade changed it so it like rounds up to like the
well, I don't think
or whatever.
I don't think it was Social Blade that they were specifically using. Anyway,
like, but I'm there's another website out there that
I think so.
Counts.
I'm not too sure.
I need to find that.
Anyway, Nick was like on stream, like talking about how bad of people they are. He was celebrating their downfall. And Lex was trying to keep in mind, Ethan is online, is like a leftist, like drama YouTuber. And Lex was trying to defend him by saying, well, he was off his bipolar meds that day. He was like just really excited. So I was like, okay, so we have mentally unill people trying to comment on a drama that doesn't really involve them, but like they're making a personal stake. These people, they try to be like credible sources of like, oh, this is the bad drama, guys. You need to believe my take on this, but they're mentally ill, unwell people.
To be fair, anyone on the internet could be classified as mentally ill.
Yeah, but like, also, but like, you need to watch out for the people who try to be moral arbiters, is what I'm trying to say.
True, yeah.
The people who are like, no, I am the moral authority when it comes to X, Y, and Z. I'm not a moral authority. I just make fun of stuff as time goes by. By the way, just little side tangent with the D-Max stream that he did. I love that, like, despite the fact that he did a gravelly voice, he's wearing a red, like, scarf bandana, right? And his room's all red. No one realized that he was playing a character. There were several people who were like, D-Max is unhinged. I wanted to have an actual conversation with him, and he was so mean to me.
Yeah, I called that comment. That's if you're gonna start shit, know your lore. Do a little bit of research.
Well, you don't even need to do research or
that the red
lore.
bandana
Like
was fucking a character thing that D-Max did.
Well, like, even if you don't know the lore, like, the way he's acting on stream compared to, like, how he normally acts should be a tell, you know?
Yeah.
These people don't have social awareness, Squatchin.
They do not.
I don't even have that good social awareness, but, like, at least in terms of internet social awareness, I'm, like, semi-aware to the point where I could even tell. Guys.
Yeah.
If I'm able to tell it, so can you. Okay, if you're saying you don't get it, you're just being disingenuous. Just saying.
Facts. Mm-hmm.
Aye. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's stream.
Oh shit, candy.
Oh, did you get candy? Oh,
no,
so,
I didn't get candy. That
wait,
kid.
what's this? Someone's
he's
stealing candy.
Kids.
Stealing the candy. Oh my god. He just runs off with it like a little scamp.
Bruh. We did the box of candy out in front of the house so we didn't have to answer the door.
Oh, was it like just take one?
Yeah. I had a cute little sign and everything. It's very cute.
Oh yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't think I've ever just took one. I'm pretty sure I've probably taken one or two. I mean, 2 or 3 once or twice before.
Yeah. We did up like sandwich baggies with like a little bag of chips and 2 pieces of chocolate in it. So
that's nice.
In that case, you better fucking pick one.
Yes, madam.
But yeah, anyways, we were out in like an hour and a half.
Anyway, Squatchin, you got anything that you want to promote?
Streaming again today. So keep an eye on my Twitters. I normally tweet before I go live.
Awesome.
But I need coffee first. I can't fucking function right now. My brain is running on like half a cylinder.
Oh, poor Squatchin. Well, guys.
Yeah.
It's time to thank the super nerds in the audience. We have Seth, Squatchin, McMuffin, Illicit Assassin, Ren, Nuclear Winter, Spectre, Maggot Edits, Jessica Pizzle, Danny J, Moody Morgan, Daniel Official,
Dandelion,
Augie with 2 G's, Bimo, Abby Blackbird, Strictly Patrick, Annie, Marble, D-Max, Xylee Gets Real, Mike the Bike, Weird Collar Guy, Pigeon Salad, Peepaw Riveter, and K-Huck. Thank you guys for being members of the stream. If you want to be a member, you can just join for 99 cents. And with that being said, let me get the music going. I'm just going to give it a minute because usually sometimes when I try to do the ending songs, it doesn't want to load at first, unfortunately. Because that's usually my luck most of the time when it comes to.
Technology can be a bitch. I'm not going to lie.
My internet is a B word sometimes. Anyway, guys, thank you so much again. Plan is to stream tomorrow. Another morning stream. Thank you all so much. I do plan on doing a members only video sometime soon. Sorry for the lack of members only content this month. Just kind of been busy trying to get the groove back when it comes to streams and everything. Anyways, let's it's a short little remix, but I like it.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. That's life when I'm flipping at night. He'd let us in, knows where we've been in his octopus's garden in the shade. And everything's alright. I'd ask my friends to come and see an octopus's garden with me. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade.